Alright, so trying to continue after we crashed last night. Let me get my stuff going here. Get the notifications out there. Maybe we can get somewhere here. Put that there. Put this here. So, we crashed last night. And that was a problem. But we were talking to the people trying to convince him to go with the plan that Lichtenhouse came up with. So we're gonna do that. Continue from there. It doesn't look like we missed anything. We started one conversation before it failed, so we're just gonna continue from that and just try and talk to him again. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of...
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Pah, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
Oh boy.
I'll talk to you later, Father. This is important.
You're in my home, so you'll talk to me first. What is it you want?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, aye. Actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
Jeez.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Okay.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Are we just gonna go right at it?
We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel.
Down with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
That was sneaky.
Si usted pudiera nunca me
You're fast. Did they teach you that in the seminary?
Arm lower.
How is he still alive?
What's wrong with your leg?
Who taught you that?
Stand firm. Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse!
Enough! That will do.
Good to see you.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. And the sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
Well, who
I'll
cares
talk
about
to
him?
myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Well, that was an oddly friendly ending. Now, how do we get back into this party?
Burgers, patricians and usurers. They're without honor.
You seem a bit out of sorts. Anything wrong?
Oh, these grand aristocratic assemblies are nothing for me. I'd be happier if they'd just told me in the morning how it all went and what my boys have to do next.
But then you'd miss all the grub and the booze. And the gossip.
Oh, and have you heard anything interesting here?
It seems Liechtenstein's looking for allies. For his own ends.
And how's he gonna do it? Didn't you see them all fighting tooth and nail here just a while ago?
Well, different approaches work with different people.
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance. Maybe on the field of battle?
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while longer. Ever since leaving Rattay, he's gone from one pile of trouble to another.
That's one thing you can always count on him for. I'll gladly wager with you he'll end up in some other shit by evening.
God forbid. Henry's not here now to pull him out of it.
In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure you wouldn't leave him to disgrace himself in front of Hanush.
A lot of people think the wealthy burghers will stick with Sigismund, whether out of fear or convenience.
Well, that's to be expected. As long as Sigismund has the city council under his thumb, no one will rock the boat.
Well, at least there's a few individuals here. Like Ruthard.
Sigismund confiscated his castle and half his estates. That'll be enough to make a man mad. Not to mention that his son was killed in the siege of the city.
Wait, that's not even the guy I'm looking to talk to. Who am I trying to talk to? This one.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Jobst comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Are we not on the same side?
We are, but an alliance is of no use if it doesn't also guarantee safety.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Hey, Liechtenstein.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
What about Capon?
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Ah,
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support
so we gotta convince him now.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Wonder where he's at. Oh, there he is.
Take a look at that. And
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
you do. Let's hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bocek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bocek of Kunstadt? The Bocek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I thought it was bad.
Young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
Apparently I did good.
And that's exactly why we mustn't
To
put
good
too
health!
hard.
Sabuchek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
What does this woman look like?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yivka and the unhappy Lord Cape.
Here's to a good bargain.
Interesting. What's next on the list? He's a little smashed. They gave all the maids names for like
And with you?
where they come from. It's kind of crazy.
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
It's on the list. Anna of Waldstein. She's not even on the map.
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
What are you blabbering about?
Where would she be? Hopefully it's not bugged.
God bless, sir. God bless.
How are you getting on so far?
Aside from the happy family reunion, everything is going according to plan. Thanks for asking.
I'd almost forgotten about that little detail. But fortunately, it wasn't too much of a fuss.
Father is getting old. There were times when he could keep yelling at me half the day.
Keep it up. We've still got a lot of work to do. Just don't overdo it with the wine. No one takes a walking wineskin seriously.
There she is.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein is behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans. But they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harman Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has eyes everywhere.
Forged documents.
Take a look at
He said the outer stables? What am I doing? Those are the stables over there.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in here.
Oh. I'm waiting for you, Center.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little. In conspectu Dei.
Who in God's name are you?
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched sinner when I see one.
Uh-oh.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme. It'll help you more to confess.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
What?
Shut your...
You...
I am indeed.
Oops, skipped it.
Which one? I never knew there was another.
Little wonder, since I'm the black sheep. Faulty goods, see? Rubbish. Junk, whose own father won't acknowledge, because he's ashamed of me.
I'd better leave you alone then. And in the morning...
Is it
when I met
glitch?
him, I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter. Even though my back
What
was
is going
scratched
on?
raw from our
It's
roll in the
screwed up.
hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman that you're not joined with in holy matrimony. And then lying about it too. That's already 2 commandments broken for the price of 1.
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite, fast and pray. 10 Our Fathers. Ego te absolvo.
I'll start right away. Thank you, Father.
That won't please Lord Oderin.
I don't even know anymore. Am I supposed to be in there? I feel like he said... She said... The documents and the saddlebags. Oh. It's right here. That's so confusing.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady?
I'm drinking a lot.
To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Alright, here we go. Talk to everybody.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Oderin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Oderin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me. My lords?
Oh, cutscene.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. Yeah. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
He just found out. Uh-oh. You gonna pass out?
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a noble
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas!
I'm getting flickering on my screen. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's driving me nuts. So we're back in Rutenberg.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that.
I have to step out.
I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
What do you kill them all?
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy.
Uh-oh.
Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Can I kill him?
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslaus' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt.
What am I to do now? What do I do?
And to your health too, boy.
He's talking to me.
May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
He's kind of a jerk, but he's kind of nice too. I don't know. Maybe these the one.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Oderin won't give you any more trouble.
Oh, they're going over there?
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly. If Rabosch falls...
If Von Berger or whatever, he's on his way to Rabosch or whatever? Rabosch? That's where they're having their meeting. That's gonna be a fight.
To raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Oh no. And they're all drunk too.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm smashed.
Did you hear that Lord Constantine
Now close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do.
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me 100 knives.
Robin, have you lost your hearing?
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Okay.
Beggars. I'd rather fight without us so far. They'll be fine.
I guess that's not the picture.
Good wine on the table is a compelling argument in any debate going on around.
I thought your Alishka was brown.
It's hard to see when it's so blurry.
I'd rather eat well.
Damn it. Your name is unpronounceable.
I'm filled with grief. The roast was calling out.
I don't know. What is that? Wine? I'm not seeing that picture that would be for a quest.
I remember someone said,
Drink and stuff your poor anywhere.
I thought your Alishka was brown-eyed, though.
but good wine on the table is a compelling argument.
Maybe it's downstairs.
On around.
All right. Sorry. So you're calling out.
Begging to be eaten.
That's not bad at all.
Sorry, have you got some time to spare?
From cleaning up this pigsty? Anytime.
I've come to rescue you.
I need help with something. Do you know where I might be able to find the wine pictures? I mean the ones with the really good wine that the Lord saves for his nearest and dearest.
And you're one of those?
I should say so. I'm his son.
And I'm the king's daughter. Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor, and I'm about to mop up vomit. Try asking my ma. She's the cook here.
I've come to rescue you from work and responsibilities.
Really? Why don't you save that sweet talk and tell me what you want?
Well, it occurred to me we could maybe spend a little time together.
Of course. What else? Do you play dice?
You mean strip dice?
You strip if you like.
Ah.
Either way, you'll end up bare-assed and with an empty purse.
All right. Let's have a game.
We can play dice with her? Really?
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
Ah, I can barely see the dice. I don't remember the scoring. 5 and 1.
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out, it'll be
Did I just fart? What the hell?
That'll work.
Everyone's being too hopeful.
And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Now I'll show you how it's done.
Screw it all up here. Bust.
My God.
Yeah. What do we got? 1, 2. Let's just do this and see what happens here. Let's score and continue.
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one.
Nah, I don't know if I should try it, but we're going to.
If I was you, I'd take it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't think that counts as a... No. I guess that's it.
And I was telling you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's being too hopeful.
Sacra!
Wow, the first one she screwed up. That's unfortunate. Fives are only 50s. That sucks. Ooh. I wonder what happens if I win this. Oh, no way.
There. That turned out all right.
She's gonna lose it all. Watch. What? Come on.
And now we'll see.
This isn't good.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Everyone's being too hopeful.
Your turn.
She caught up to me so fast. 1, 2. Hang on. Try again.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep Sigismund from murdering the lords one by one. If an open battle breaks out,
We only need 300 more. But she could win this easily. She just did.
Just like
She's 100 shy. I'm gonna roll it again.
everyone's being too hopeful.
Oh, we won.
Why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away
What a disaster again.
across his path, he would never have made it all the way here. This won't be just any
Wait, that was it? I got nothing out of it? I'm upset.
You're living in a dream world. It's only going to be a scarecrow to keep
I bet you there's something down here in the basement. Stumbling around, looking for wine. Egg? You got chicken tag in here. I got it.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
That's not Peter.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
He's gonna attack. Well, like I told you this was gonna happen. Dude.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
And we're drunk too. This isn't good.
Jesus! Just surrounded Christian. He can't make it on his own.
We'll kick your asses!
Take that! You got him!
Step back! Stand your ground!
I'm locked onto him and I can't move.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Let him have it!
Can you go that far? Drive on horses out!
I like your answer! Take my greetings to the devil! Fucking stupid ninjas! Useless!
Brace yourselves!
Who's this? Is that Henry? He's trying to get there as soon as he can.
Quick! Quick! Your
Drew Blood! Oh, you got him!
Take that!
Here you and you arsehole! Fucker, he's just painted that! Yeah! Don't spare him! Bash him on the head!
No chance!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Ratoi?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally. The same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He bragged about it.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsch in return.
When he sees what von Berghout did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
I guess we should loot, huh? Was that his dad? No. It just says noble. Dude, some of these are wearing some outrageous... Oh, Hans is alright. Noble? Oh my god, that's expensive. Some of these guys are wearing some pretty, like, weak gear, but some of them are, like... Some are stacked.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 lightning. What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
A dueling longsword, that was expensive.
My
Problem is, you start running into like vendors that don't have enough money to give you when you, you know, try and sell them stuff. I have to eat pretty bad, actually. Alright, I think I did enough looting. They keep repeating the same thing in the background too, it's kind of annoying. Raven's Beak? That was worth a lot.
Such slaughter.
Take care of him and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing we can do is to keep doing our work.
What if the old lord doesn't come back?
About your heart. I don't know.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Owlet surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
I guess we're going back. Who all died? This is them over here.
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
That's crazy, because we did that paper swap thing for her, and now she's dead.
You did.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gesere?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time.
Alright, we're heading north.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
They keep saying hurry, but the Jewish guys are the ones that are slowing it down. Let's go. This doesn't seem very fast.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
We're going. Oh, it was west. It was really far west. Holy crap.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what's in this. They're just talking and walking, and I'm just trying to lockpick this thing. Oh, it's just vegetables. Wait! Wait for me!
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Oh, man. What are we doing?
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
We have to go this way. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now? It's strange all the same, isn't it? Hundreds of people must have dug this tunnel. Years of hard labor in the darkness. The effort, the suffering. And today, God willing, we'll save a lot of folks suffering thanks to it. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Am I supposed to be sneaky? Dude, the game just locked me out. What the hell, dude? I can't go. I'm supposed to be on the other side of that door. I think my game just broke. Can I go outside and go all the way around? I think I'm screwed. Oh no. Why would it do that? I think I have to go all the way around because the game's bugged. Are they gonna let me? It shut the door because it doesn't want me to go back, but I have to go all the way around. I don't even know if I can get in the city. There's a gate over here.
Nah, not now. I have to go and see Liechtenstein.
You gotta be shitting me right now. It put me on the wrong side of the door. I can't even get. Oh my god! I gotta reload an old save. I gotta go through all those tunnels again. Hopefully it's not like real long or anything.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
We all would, lad. But it has been decided.
I'm gonna do this for XP.
Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, you critter. My horse is getting numb.
Halt! I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now. It's strange all the same, is it?
I'm gonna drink this Savior schnapps in case it does it again.
Hundreds of people must have dug this tunnel. Years of hard labor in the darkness. The effort, the suffering. And today, God willing, we'll save a lot of folks suffering thanks to it.
Maybe I gotta let him go in first.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took anything from down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Ah, that worked. Should I switch to like my stealthy stuff, or should I just go up like this? Moses? You got any Moses? Died here?
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important-looking documents. How the fuck should I know what an important document looks like? I ain't never seen none.
Shit. Pull the sword out. Come on. There you go.
You want the
Nice crossbow. Why do they have expensive crossbows? Jeez, that's expensive too. That pick was crazy. I'm starting to think I should do a build with shield again, because
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
All right, we got what we came for, so we better get out of here, eh?
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
I really need to clean myself. What are you doing?
Henry, my ma is waiting for us. Get her.
She in here?
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott, what happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait, who are you anyway?
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's. I was the one who warned him Sigismund was coming for you.
Thank you. I just hope we can escape before...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyard. Follow me. Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
How the hell am I going to do that right now? Can I get up there? I didn't see a stairwell.
Baruch Hashem, they're gone. We have to keep going. Through the yards. Somebody help us! That is Judith and Lev. Can you help them?
How do I get in there? Where are they?
Please leave her alone, or what? Porter, man! Varnish the diamond! I'll show you!
I didn't get there in time.
I cannot breathe. We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
At him!
Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, Mankind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
Come here, quick!
Taking all the money I can.
Kick them all down! Come on! What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. The fucking task.
Oh, here we go.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Oh, it's Eric!
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
Let me through, damn it! I'll do it myself.
I guess I had the sword out already.
It's like thrashing a half-dead dog.
Stand proud if you can. Zip.
With you in a flash.
Show your stuff!
What are you looking at, cunt bayonet? Didn't see that.
Him on the head.
Not him! I want him alive!
Come on! Everyone's inside!
Henry, come on!
Let's go!
God more me. Let's go. It's this way.
Eric's gonna be that guy. He's gonna haunt us the rest of the game, try and kill us. He is so upset that Toth was killed. I don't even know if he probably assumes I did it too.
That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Surely we cannot just leave them here like this.
There's nothing we can do now. We must get the wounded out of here first.
Are we just
Thank
supposed
you,
to bury
boy.
them by the side of the road?
I am sure the Lord will understand.
Don't worry, even if that happens.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
What? You know my Martin?
I do. He's, well, he's my father.
Bore Hashem.
I mean, not actually by blood, but he raised me.
Meins is kindele. Tell me, how is he?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh, Tehenaf Shutzurara, it's Roy Hahayim.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma, and, well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
But why would Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a Goy is Isur de Oreisa. Forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. So I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Alright. Where's the next one? We gotta go talk to Zizka. Can we go into Kuttenberg without getting killed right now? We can. We are cucumbered though. Can I go over there? It's there, Dave. It's been there. On both pages. I mean, if you can't see it, there's really no reason to post it at all anymore. There's only 3 people that see the post, and you're one of them. It'll just save me an extra step in the morning. But it's there. If you can't see it, that's on Facebook's end. But I'm looking at it right now. 18 hours ago. The one in the fan club has 2 comments. There's mine from 18 hours ago and yours from 16 hours ago. But it's there. Why do I want to go to his house? What's up with this house? Oh, the thieves code? Ah. We gotta go sell stuff. What time of day is it right now? Oh, it's early in the morning, too. So the town isn't even doing anything.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Everybody walks around this town like they're drunk, like 24/7. I really gotta clean myself up, though. We are dripping in blood. I do have to stop soon, though. I gotta go to do adult things. Hopefully the blacksmith is open here.
Scum like that need to...
Good morning.
I'll have a look at the...
We got 2 dueling longswords that we... Honestly, if I sell these, like both, I'm over... What the hell? Let's cancel this for a minute.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing. What do you need, my...
What do you...
Okay. Can I get somehow something smaller so that it's... Maybe this. That brings me close enough, I think. $572.
Thank you, and take care.
Who else is here? The armorer down there. Adult things. I gotta... We bought another house that we've been working on. I gotta go get supplies for that. I gotta pick up stuff like that. I gotta pick up my kid from school.
How can I help you today?
And then I gotta work tonight.
Show me your...
It's a bit of a busy time for me right now. It's getting a little expensive there.
I could smell from a mile away that that's stolen. I'll buy it. Well?
Oh, I didn't realize it was stolen.
Here. Plus a bit on top.
Moi. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Whoops. I didn't think that one through at all, huh? That happens. I really want to start Monster Hunter, but this has been pretty good so far. It has some slow points, though, man. It's really... They really go into the lore and the talking for a bit, you know?
Please, what?
What do you...
I think that's glitched. So I don't think I'm supposed to have that here. It says I have 0, but it's there. That's weird.
Das war ein gutes
Is
Geschäft.
it in my inventory? It's right there.
Auf Wiedersehen.
The hell? I'm so confused. So it doesn't exist, or it does exist? What? Can I sell it to him?
Willst du heute?
I'll have a...
Aye, maybe next time.
Hang on. I'm confused.
Take your pick! All... Greetings.
What do you...
Whatever. I'm gonna look at these because they might actually be... No, they're actually worse. It's fine.
Pleasure doing business.
No, is it gone? Yeah, it's gone now. That's so weird.
Iron wares.
Can you repair all my stuff, dude?
Was kann ich dir...
Would you repair...
For some reason, that sword that I made, that really, really good one, is kind of damaged. The craftsman can't fix the quality. Oh my god. I guess only I can. It's master quality. I guess I could? Do I have any of the... Oh wow, I got a bunch of crap in here I gotta get rid of. We gotta get that bow out and see if they fixed it, is one thing we gotta do. Because... Dude, there's so much I gotta do here. There's so much I gotta go through. There's so much to go through. My inventory, it's actually stupid.
How did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out.
Wait, somebody here has...
Excuse me.
Okay.
Or I'll spend everything. What can I...
What do you have for...
I gotta get rid of some stuff here. What can we get rid of? Didn't I have he gave me money for the other thing, but he didn't give me money for the sword that was, for some reason, non-existent. It was weird. I think I glitched it when I was trying to move it around. Do I need these? Why do I have these here? I thought the, Oh, I almost sold something by accident. This is the waiter's outfit. I don't need that stuff anymore. I gotta be careful what I sell here. Hang on.
Suits your fancy, eh?
Because we switched out our little sneakiness thing. Remember that? We gotta get that fixed up. No, that wasn't that shirt. What was it? Fitted coat, was it? I think it was. There it is. And then it was hand wraps. And then it was... I think that's it right there. Isn't that what we had? Or do we have something else? I think this was the sneaky outfit. I could be wrong. I'm looking. I think that's it.
What do you have?
We'll get rid of that longbow, because I don't think we need this one. It's the other one that was stronger, I believe. And the one we had one that was bugged as well. She's not gonna have enough money to give me things here. I have so many dice. Maybe if I get bored, I'll look into the whole dice thing.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
What will it be? I need some...
Everything I'm wearing needs to be fixed up and cleaned and repaired. Can you do that for me?
Great! Come back anytime, friend.
Okay. Now. I really wish we had an inn closer to the center of town. I wonder if there is one and we're just not seeing it.
Oh, good people, help out this poor
I might do some alchemy stuff off stream just to like catch up. See if I can get it. While I'm doing some like paperwork or something, you know?
What can I get?
I think that's a boring thing to do on stream here. Let me clean out here. I'll save the waiter stuff just in case. There's so much crap here, it's crazy. Look at all the badges I have. They don't weigh anything. The dice actually weigh a little bit. Bunch of keys. We have lard. I have done no cooking, and we probably should try. Let me let's go through the bad food and see if there's anything we can drop on the ground here. We have books we have to read too. Maybe we get through those, get them out of... I'll do that off stream. That's just too boring to handle. Let's go, we gotta figure out the bow situation here. I prefer... Was this the bow that was broken? It might have been. Dude, I have so much armor and crap to sell. If we ever need money... My god. Let's go see what's on the horse. Do I have arrows? do have arrows. Okay.
Hey.
There you are, horsey. Why can't I move it to the inventory? Do I have to be on it? What's going on here? Oh, it's X. Duh. Holy crap, even the horse is filled with stuff. Alright, let's
Easy. Easy.
looking at the bow here. Like, what's the difference between Renyek's bow versus this? It's the weight. I don't see any perk to it, but it's way more expensive. See that? Very nice bow. It was the first and last thing Rennick won on the dice. Well suited for fighting. Why is it just rare? I don't understand. The ash was
slow.
Over here's a board. Let's talk to this guy.
Whoa, whoa.
What are you here for? I'll have a look.
He sells more ash longbows, but none of the bows are really reinforced heavy crossbow. 550 power. The decorated field crossbow, I think I sold that to him.
Oh well, what can you do?
Like, you can't, like, kite with the crossbow. You gotta load the thing. I mean, it's a good initial, like, ambush weapon, but other than that, same thing with the gun, too. Like,
easy.
You can't use it on the fly. Why is it so hazy out?
Go.
Alright, here we go.
Whoa,
This is a good spot.
whoa.
So. This is, the lower one. Shoots fine. And then this is the ash, which is the stronger one, but it's broken. It shoots immediately when I bring it up. See? And it's not supposed to do that. It's bugged. I can't do anything with that. Wonder if it's all of them or just... I guess I should Google it and see if it's like an actual bug. But you can't aim with it. Ash... long... Bow not working. Agility level is too low. No, that's definitely not the case. It's a glitch. Sell it and buy it back. I wonder if I should do that quick, just to see. I mean, I got plenty of money. We're not gonna go broke. I mean, we could use this one. That's 200. It's not bad.
Go.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
I'd use a bow more. It's just... It's finding one that's, you know,
Whoa.
useful.
Praise God.
What would you like?
Show me.
He has another one in here. What if I buy the other one?
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
I'll have a look.
Oh, now he's got two.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
Is there like an archery range I can use quick? Ah, lovely. Nope, just shoots right away. That's so dumb. Well, I guess we'll just get rid of it, I guess. Or sell it, or put it on the horse until it's maybe not bugged.
Grüß dich.
Free arrows. I mean, we lost some money out of it, but whatever.
I'll have a look.
Where is it?
Thank you, and take care.
We could use the handgun, I guess, as the third slot. That's not gonna hurt anything. I just think the crossbow is a waste of time. This is the gunmaster. I wonder if he has got anything interesting here.
Was willst du?
What do you have for sale?
Hook gun, master handgun. We already have that. What does a hook gun do again? A hand cannon, unlike a pistol, is a much more massive weapon. The barrel is fitted with a hook on the underside. Wedge the weapon behind an obstacle for limited recoil.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Alright. Well, in terms of like things we have going on, the next time we play, we're just gonna keep banging on the main quest, I guess. The Lion's Den. We gotta be getting close. We're probably more than halfway now of getting through it. We'll have to see. But I gotta stop, so I'm gonna save it here. I'll even drink a savior schnapps to be safe. And then, I might even be on tonight again. We'll see how much time I have. We'll have to see. Anyway, I will, see you guys later. We got a little over 2 hours in. It's not too bad. But, maybe tonight yet. I'll post if I go live, but we'll keep banging on the main story. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night.